Hello, it's Monday. Welcome to the vlog. It's the morning, and if you can tell, it's already been a morning, and I am about to head into work. And then after work, I'll be heading to my parents' house. I'm staying there for the week to cat sit. I'll probably get a lot more reading done because I won't be with Charlotte or the boy child. Real quick, even though I can't show them to you right now, the priority TBR is to finish A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which I'm loving. I just hit part 2. And then to finish Gideon the Ninth. And then I did bring a couple of other books with me, just in case I finish those. And I'll tell you what those are if I get to them. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say right now. I just wanted to get the vlog started before I headed into work, and, welcome. Hello. It's many hours later. It's actually like 9:30 at night, so we're almost 12 hours exactly later. I'm at my parents' house, hanging with the cats. I have eaten. The kitten is playing, and he's very cute. I've eaten some dinner. I put some clothes in the laundry. One of the best perks of house sitting, cat sitting for your parents is that you get to use their laundry for free. So I have that going, and I've done a little bit of reading in A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I figured I would talk to you a little bit about it. I think this book is doing so many things well, and I'm only in part 2, so it's still early in the book for sure, but I think this is going to be my favorite of the trilogy, of the series. I think it's doing so many things well, and I don't have any complaints so far. I think the first part of the book is very slow. It's a lot slower than any of the books of the Hunger Games were, but I think there's a reason for that, and I think that it works better. That it was a little bit slower pace. So with the Hunger Games, because it was all from Katniss's perspective, and she is going into the games, she has a frantic energy to her narration style, and that makes sense. She's going into the Hunger Games. Her life is on the line, and she has to survive. So of course she's going to be frantic, of course, and not only that, but she's a teenage girl. So all the way that Katniss reacts to everything that's happening to her is totally justified and totally understandable. But with A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, instead of following the tribute, we are following Coriolanus Snow, who is going to be behaving as the mentor, since there hasn't been enough victors and they haven't determined. They basically don't have the Hunger Games running like a well-oiled machine that they do in the Hunger Games. So they're kind of figuring everything out. So this is the first year that they're going to have mentors. And the first people that they use as mentors are students at this academy in the capital. And so we have Coriolanus Snow, who is a very old money family who has run out of money, and he is very determined to regain his social status, and he sees the Hunger Game and his job as a mentor as a way to regain his social standing and to regain his money, because his standing in society in the capital is very precarious at the moment. And because of that, we see a much more calculated character. It's very obvious that everything that Coriolanus does is for himself. He has very selfish motivations, even in his relationship with Lucy Gray, which he definitely is starting to have like more complicated feelings towards Lucy. But it all comes back to he cares more about himself than he cares about anybody else. And I think it's done so well. The other thing that I really like is basically we see the Capitol before it has the control that it has in Panem and before it has the opulence. So they are really learning how to become the Capitol that we know from the Hunger Games in this book. So there's a lot of indoctrination happening between the students at the academy and the children of the Capitol from the people from the adults who are in charge. There's a lot of, they're teaching them how to think about the districts. They're challenging them to not think of these tributes and children as children, and they're basically being rewarded for treating them as less than human. And it's a very interesting concept because the children, because these mentors in the Capitol are children, are these children responsible for their behavior, or is it the adults? And at what point do the children become responsible for their actions? But also like the way that the indoctrination changes the way that people think about other things in the world than what is actually happening. And you have another character in this book questioning that. And he is having a very hard time because he doesn't come from the Capitol. So he looks at the Capitol very differently than Coriolanus does. I don't know if I'm explaining it as well as I want to be explaining my thoughts right now at 9:30 at night when I'm tired. But I just think everything about this book is so good and I'm loving it so much. It brings a lot of depth and nuance to the Hunger Games that somebody who loves the trilogy would definitely pick up on. I think if you read this one first, which I could see some people doing since on Goodreads, I think it's labeled The Hunger Games 0. I don't think that this book would have the same impact read first. I think reading the Hunger Games first, the original trilogy, and then coming to this one, there's so many things that are a callback to the Hunger Games, and it's not done as fan service. It makes complete sense, and it adds so much depth to each of those actions, each of the reactions that Snow in the Hunger Games made. Everything about it I'm really truly loving, and hopefully I can articulate it better at a later time. Maybe I have to write out my thoughts because I'm having a lot of them and it's hard to keep everything in track for just this update, but I love it. I definitely think this is going to be my favorite one unless something changes drastically, which I am not worried about because I trust Suzanne Collins. I would trust her with my life. But anyway, that's my update. I can tell you how many pages I've read if I do math really quick, which is not my strong suit, so I have to get my calculator. So I'm on page 201, and I've read 40 pages today. like if I was reading it just in like the regular book, but I'm not. I'm reading it in like the collection, so it's a little weird. But anyway, that's my update. I have some clothes in the washer, so when those go, I'm gonna get my clothes out and move them to the dryer, and then do my last load of laundry. And then once that last load of laundry is in the washing machine, I'm probably gonna call it a night because I'm tired. So I will check in with you all probably tomorrow. Henry finally came and laid with me. I was so excited. Henry is Augie's brother, so that's why they kind of look alike. Say hi, Augie. I keep calling him Augie. Say hi, Henry. Hey. It's Tuesday. Me and Henry are here to check in. Henry is losing his mind. He's just walking around the house screaming. And he's slowly driving me insane. He's lucky he's very cute. I don't have much to update you on. I was exhausted last night, and by the time I got to bed, it was much later than intended. Thanks for attacking my leg, even though it didn't even move. And then this morning, I could not wake up to save my own life. I literally crawled out of bed at the very last minute in order for me to have time to get ready and do all the things that I needed to do before work. And then I had work all day. And then I got home and I spent the last 2 hours since getting home, eating some dinner, taking care of the cats. And so now I'm in bed and I'm getting ready to turn off the light and go to sleep. I am, once the lights are off, going to continue to read some of A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes until I fall asleep. I did read a little bit today, but not much. I read 34 pages. I'm slowly making my way through it. I'm enjoying it, and I'm taking my time with it. So that's basically what it comes down to. I am going to hopefully finish it today or tomorrow. Tomorrow I have an early shift at work, so I get out a little bit earlier. So I'll have more time at home with the kitties at night and some more time to read tomorrow. Hey. The gasp I just gasped over A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Oh my god. I got home an hour and a half ago-ish, an hour ago. I ate dinner. I read while I ate dinner. I'm in my pajamas already, and I'm reading some more. I am finishing this book tonight, or at least getting damn near close. We finished the Hunger Games portion of it, and I don't know why I was expecting that to be the end of the book, but Spoilers, it's not. And oh my god. I am stressed. Like, I don't know what's going to happen from here. I was not expecting this turn of events. And, like, in such a good way. Like, I'm positive this is going to be my favorite of the series. And I just have to keep reading to find out because, oh my god. Wow. That's all I have to say right now. I'm definitely gonna have more thoughts. I think I'm gonna have to like write them down and compile them in a way that like makes sense. But this was definitely by far my favorite of all of the Hunger Games books. And I think it's so fitting that I finished it today because we got the cover reveal for Sunrise on the Reaping, which is Haymitch's story. And I am beyond excited for Haymitch's story in the games. And I can't wait to hear what Suzanne Collins has to say in that one. But oh my god, I can definitely see why some people wouldn't like the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It's much different tonally, and like the vibes are much different than the original trilogy, but for me it worked so well, and now I'm so excited to watch the movie. But I'm gonna wait until me and Lorna can be on Zoom and watch it together. So oh my god, that's what I have to say about it. It is like 10:30. I have just been sitting and reading since I got home. And I am pretty tired. So I'm probably going to go lay down. And I won't read my next book, or I won't start my next book right now. But I'll update you when I decide which one I'm going to read next. But oh my god, I loved it. I can't wait to put my thoughts down into words that can be coherent because I'm too tired right now, but just know it's coming. But anyway, with that, I'm going to go to bed, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Hello, friends. I'm home at my apartment. Sorry I didn't update yesterday. I didn't do much. I went to work. I read a little bit of Gideon the Ninth, and then I came home, and I was so exhausted. I ate dinner, and then I laid around and watched TikToks, and then fell asleep. And then this morning, it was mostly just getting all my stuff packed up, my parents' house clean, so that it would be all nice for them when they got home. And then I came home, and now Charlotte and I we're relaxing for a little bit, but now it's time to put together our new bed. But first, that means that we have to take the old bed apart. So that's the plan for right now. And I'll check in with how it goes, because I'm not sure if we have even the tools that we need to take this bed apart. Are you ready?
I'm so ready. Sorry, I was yelling at the cats. I forgot you were doing an update.
So we're gonna get started on that. And here it is. We made it. It's so pretty. I'm literally obsessed. Like, look at this color. I love it. But just wanted to show you that we successfully made the bed. So Charlotte. How do you like the new bed?
It's spacious enough that I still think Midnight is going to lay directly next to my face.
But we'll have more room to scooch.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the new bed, Midnight?
She really liked the old comforter, so that's what I'm most concerned about. Oh, chin scratches.
You missed her most unimpressed face.
Well, yeah, we did lock her in the wrong room, so she's allowed to be a little salty.
She's a good girl. Anyway, so now I have to clean the mess that we made, making room.
We got the big stuff.
We did get the big stuff, but there's still some other things that I want to clean up, so that's what probably the rest of the afternoon. I'm going to give myself, I think, an hour. And whatever I don't get done in an hour can wait for another day. What do you think?
That's solid.
Charlotte says that's solid. I don't know if you could hear her, but anyway. So I worked longer than an hour, but I got everything clean. And we have not one, but 2 kitties on the bed. Augie. Oh, 3 kitties on the bed. Augie, are you ready to watch some Vampire Diaries on the little laptop in the bed? Are you ready?
Damon.
Well, as he should. This is a Damon household. Aren't we? Aren't we, Augie? Midnight. Are you a Damon girly or a Stefan girly?
She's an Elijah girly.
Or is she a Klaus girly?
She might be a Niklaus girly.
She's a Niklaus girly. She pretends, though, that he doesn't have that dog in him. Both kitties are sleeping on the bed. Augie just got even more cozy. And now we're going to watch Vampire Diaries on the computer because I want to be in the new bed and I also want to watch Vampire Diaries. A perfect night. Hey, it's Saturday. Much later. I had work today. And then I got home and made dinner, which was just reheated leftovers. But now I'm working on my next project in my room. So we cleaned most of the room yesterday. Well, now it's time to tackle my closet because my closet, we've been doing the laundry and then not hanging the laundry up. It's just getting piled on top of a hamper, but then it kind of overflowed and nothing was getting put away, so it was kind of a mess. So here's what we're working with. And I'm really exposing myself. So right now I have a pile of clothes. I have a pile of clothes right there that were on the floor, which were clean. That need to get hung up. These hangers were all on the floor because that's a great place for them. The shoes were not put away. And then we have this pile that's on top of a hamper. So all of that and this needs to get hung up and put in the closet. And then the shoes need to get put away. So that's the goal for today. And then I plan on sitting right there and reading some of Gideon the Ninth. So that's the goal. I'll update you when I'm finished because I'm not stopping until I finish. So it's a few hours later and the project is complete. Ta-da! So now it is time to get cozy in bed and read a little bit of Gideon the Ninth. Hey, it's Sunday. I'm just getting out of work. It's 5:45. And it's also the last day of the vlog. It's been a day, and so it's been a day for both me and Charlotte. So I am gonna go pick us up some Raisin Cane's because I think that Raisin Cane sauce can cure anything that's happened today. I think it can set us up to enjoy the rest of our night and even start the week off right. I did read some Gideon the Ninth today while I was on my lunch. I'm very much enjoying it. I'm in Act 2. I don't have much to say because I feel like there's so much going on and I don't want to spoil anything. So just know that I'm having a really good time and I genuinely am enjoying it so much more this second time around. I think I'm picking up on a lot of things that I maybe missed the last time because there's just so much going on and the writing is so smart and I don't think I'm that smart. Like, I think the book is smarter than me, and so this second read is really helping cement everything in my brain. I adore Gideon. I think Gideon is one of my favorite fictional characters of all time, and the second read through is really just solidifying that for me. And then that's really all I have to say right now. I'm going to head to get us our food, and then I'm gonna go home. And I think we're just gonna, like, veg on the couch. Maybe I'll read some more, but I think we'll probably just watch, like, Real Housewives, maybe, or Vampire Diaries, and just, like, turn our brains off. Because that's, I think, what I need to do for the night. Just turn that brain right off and just relax. So, that's my update. Maybe I'll check in again. Maybe I won't. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. So,